flash floods and landslides across northern Pakistan, killing at least 321 people in the past 48 hours. Officials say the majority of deaths, over 300, were reported in the mountainous Khyber Pakhtunkhwa province, where entire villages have been swept away. Survivors described the disaster as doomsday, with the ground trembling under the force of water. Several districts have been declared disaster hit as funeral prayers were held amid the destruction. Authorities have warned of more heavy rain and urged residents to avoid vulnerable areas. Let's listen in to what the Pakistani residents had to say.
सर ये जो रात के फ्लड में ये हमारा पोल डैमेज हुआ है, ये यूनियन काउंसिल बेड़ी का 30 से 35 हज़ार की आबादी है। यहाँ हमारी ज़मीनें तबाह हुई हैं, हमारी 5 चक्कियाँ बह गई हैं, तो हुकूमत वक्त से मुतालबा है फिलफौर हमें ये नया पुल दिया जाए।
स्लाइड आने की वजह से एक ही घर के 6 अफराद मौत हो गए। उसके अलावा और भी बहुत सारे नुकसान हुए, जानी नुकसान, माली नुकसान भी हुए लोगों के। काफ़ी सारे मकानात, ज़मीनें उनकी पानी में बह गई।
की जान चली गई और 3 घर उससे बह गए थे और ये सारे के सारे अफराद उस घर में थे। आज सुबह उनकी डेड बॉडीज़ रिकवर हो गई हैं। इसी तरह सदनौती में एक खातून नाले में बह के उसकी जान चली। जिलम वैली में एक हैवी बोल्डर लगने से एक शख्स जान की बाजी हार गए। इस तरह मजमूई तौर पर 11 अमवात हुई हैं इस वक्त तक आज़ाद कश्मीर में इस मानसून के एसोसिएटेड जो डैमेजेस हैं उनके नतीजे में।
Now for this discussion, we are joined by Krishna Mitru. She's a disaster management consultant, joins us live from New Delhi. Thank you, Krishna, for joining us today. Welcome to NewsX World. Now, with entire villages swept away by the floods, both in India recently and even also in Pakistan, what does this tragedy reveal about the vulnerabilities of certain regions to climate change?
Thank you for inviting me on your channel. Well, I would say that it is primarily the climate change that is going on and that we are witnessing today. As good or as bad in India as is in Pakistan. Now, it all is an effect of the Himalayan reaches, which extends from far east of the Indian side to the up north of the Pakistan side. The hill ranges attract a lot of rainfall, and the snow that melts off adds to the flooding of the plains down below. Pakistan and India have the rivers flowing all over the countries from west to east and east to west. In India, there has been a large number of landslides, villages getting washed away. Similarly, it's happening in Pakistan too. I am not surprised to know that a large number of over 300 people have died within 48 hours in Pakistan. Well, it's a matter of concern for the government, and they should, if they are not able to cope within their own resources, they should not hesitate seeking help from others. However, they should immediately ask their citizens to go upwards the hill and not remain very close to the rivers, because as the flooding increases, the river level rises, and the top surface of the mountains being a soft soil, and with a lot of erosion that has taken place over the years due to unplanned development, the mountain surfaces have become loose, and thus the landslides have increased. So the citizens should be asked to move higher onto the higher plains than the rivers, at least 100 feet above the river levels. And also evacuations as far as possible should be done with suitable medical aid and rescue and search operations. In this, I do not know how far would our country, India, would be able to help unless Pakistan makes an appeal to not only to India but to other neighboring countries or the world powers. I would suggest that in future, the governments uh, which are in the states of the hill states of India and Pakistan must take suitable steps to reinforce the mountains by uh, growing more trees of such variety that have longer roots, which will make the mountains topsoil stronger and not allow the public, not allow the citizens to do unplanned development in the hill areas. They should look after the safety areas and definitely not allow into the
Yes.
lower areas of the valleys.
Yes, I agree that mountainous regions, especially vulnerable people there, should be cautious and move upwards in hills. Thank you very much, Krishna Mitru, for joining us today and sharing your insights.